What's up, guys? It's a Sunday during baseball season, so not super exciting, but I have 5 really good player prop bets on PrizePicks that I'm going to take you through in the WNBA MLB, so let's get into it. So my first play is right here. I'm on Naneka, under 9 rebounds on PrizePicks. So if you take a look, you'll see PrizePicks has her line at 9. Underdog Fantasy is lower, right? They have her line at 8.5. FanDuel also has Naneka's line at 8.5, and FanDuel actually has the under juiced. If you look at the under 8.5 rebounds for Naneka, they have the under at -115, so the under is the favorite outcome, right? So PrizePicks is at 9. We have 2 other data points, not a ton of sports books post player prop odds on the WNBA, but Underdog, PrizePicks, and FanDuel do. So essentially, we have 2 other data points telling us, Naneka's line should be at 8.5, and FanDuel actually has the under 8.5 as the favorite outcome. So I took Naneka's under 9 on PrizePicks. They have her line too high. Sharp sports betting, finding value in the market. That's all I'm doing, guys.
So this play on Naneka was found on the sportsbook screen on OddsJam. So this tool is pretty simple, right? Like, I was a trader, I'm a big poker player, and all I learned from anybody smart who actually made money was your goal is to find an edge in the market, right? Your goal is to find an edge, and it's no different in sports betting. Essentially, the way you use these tools, right, what I do is I look for discrepancies in the WNBA lines or MLB, right, and just where are sportsbooks setting the line. So if you look at something, like if you look here at Natasha Cloud, PrizePicks, Underdog, Parlay Play, they all have her line at 10.5 points. There's no value in the market. You don't want to touch this play with a 10-foot pole, right? You want to look for big and clear discrepancies when you're using this sportsbook screen on OddsJam. And I just kind of pull up a bunch of different markets, hunt through, look for value, look for discrepancies that are good plays.
My next play is also in the WNBA, also from the sportsbook screen. I'm on Dani, over 26.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. You look at Underdog and Parlay Play, the only other 2 sportsbooks posting odds. They have her line a full point higher at 27.5. PrizePicks is too low, take the over, right? Follow the data, make money sports betting, keep it simple, stupid, right? Like, it's really this easy. It's hard work. You got to find value, find an edge in the market. But this is how I've made all my money sports betting, right? Pretty simple. Like, I'm never just waking up and betting with my gut. It's always about finding a mathematical edge in the market. So my final pick right here, Alyssa Thomas, under 7 assists. Really good value on this as well. Again, big line discrepancy. Take advantage of it. That's my 3rd pick on PrizePicks, and we have 2 more to go.
So to understand my next 2 picks, you need to understand how PrizePicks works. So I've explained this in other videos, but PrizePicks, it's a fixed payout, parlay only sportsbook. So what I mean by that is on PrizePicks, you'll notice any 5 picks I select, if I select overs, unders, if I switch this, look at this payout. If I switch this to a soccer pick, right, your payout doesn't change. PrizePicks is a fixed payout platform. Any 5 pick entry you create, you're getting the same payout. So basically, if you reverse engineer, which is a big word, but if you go through the math behind PrizePicks payouts, what you'll notice is you have to win 54.25% of your picks or more to be profitable on PrizePicks, right? PrizePicks knows most people are going to win 50% of their plays. They're going to lose 50% of their plays, right? And that's below 54.25%, so they're going to lose money, right? On PrizePicks, you need an advantage. You need to win, let's say, 55% of your player prop bets. Just like this player prop bet, Dominic over under 3.5 saves. If you can win these 55% of the time, you're going to make a lot of money on PrizePicks, right? So basically, the strategy is pretty simple. I typically start out after checking the sportsbook screen, or sometimes I check this betting tool first, is I go to the fantasy optimizer. And basically what this tool does is it literally, it's a lot more hands-off than the screen. The screen requires you to hunt around the market and look for, discrepancies in where sportsbooks are setting the line, which is where we found our first 3 picks. The fantasy optimizer, on the other hand, it just shows you the profitable bets in green, right? So you're going to notice Luis Ortiz under 4.5 strikeouts is a play winning above 54.25% of the time. So it's a profitable bet on PrizePicks, and it's highlighted in green, right? So why is this bet winning above 54.25% of the time? Well, it's pretty simple, right? Look at the sports books. All of the sports books, again, we're following the data as a sports bettor. That's the only way you're going to make money. Stop trusting your gut. Your gut is not smart. These sports books have invested hundreds of millions of dollars in their ability to set lines in every single sports book. Look at them all. DraftKings, Caesars, look at Ortiz's under. They all have Ortiz's under heavily favored, right? So PrizePicks is a platform where they don't change your payout based on you selecting over versus under, right? So if all of the sports books, literally every single sports book, Bovada, Bet Online, Hot Streak, every sports book is telling you, hey, Luis Ortiz is a lot more likely to go under 4.5 strikeouts as opposed to over. His under is a lot more likely than his over, right? So that's a great player prop bet to include in your PrizePicks entry, along with Zach Wheeler over 1.5 walks. So you can see my full slip here, Zach Wheeler over 1.5 walks right here. You can see all the sports books, right? They have his over heavily favored. Whereas for Ortiz, all the sports books are saying, his under is heavily favored. So his under is a lot more likely than his over, which is why his under is winning above 50% of the time, 54.41% of the time. So 5 player prop bets, all the plays we went through. I tried to break down every one, keep this video educational. Hopefully it was helpful, and let's make some money, guys.